السلام عليكم. إن شاء الله بهذا الفيديو راح أشرح Act 1 من مسرحية دكتور Faustus. As you all know, the play begins with chorus. راح أقرأ بعض من كلام الchorus و I'll give my comment on them. Not marching now in the fields of Thrasmene, where did mate the Carthaginians, nor supporting in the dalliance of love. These two lines tell us that this play is not going to be about love, nor it is going to be about war. And speak for Faustus in his infancy. Now he is born. His parents are base of stock in Germany within a town called Rhodes. Of riper years to Wittenberg he went. The chorus informs us that this play is about Faustus. He is the hero of the play. He comes from Germany and he has gone to Wittenberg University. The fruitful plot of scholasticism graced that shortly he was graced with doctor's name. يعني إنه هاي السطرين تقول لنا بأنه doctor يعني هو the hero of the play is a doctor, excelling all whose sweet delight disputes in heavenly matters of theology, till swollen with the cunning of self-conceit. His waxen wings did mount above his reach, and melting heavens conspired his overthrow for a falling to a devilish exercise. In these lines we have an allusion to the Greek mythology of Icarus. Icarus is similar to Faustus in that both of them are too proud, and their pride will bring their damnation. It will bring their downfall. Icarus here defied the law of nature, and he tried to exceed his limits. He tried to exceed boundaries that are put upon us humans by God. He made himself wings that are made of wax, and he tried to fly. Of course, when he flew, he got close to the sun. يعني إنه منطار هاي الشخصية الموجودة بالأساطير الإغريقية اللي هو شخصية إيكارس. إنه he flew and got too close to the sun. And when he did, his wings melted, and then he instantly fell, and then he died. Yani, these lines are considered to be a foreshadowing, because Dr. Faustus is going to have the same destiny as Icarus. Now we have the speech of Dr. Faustus. Settle thy studies, Faustus, and begin to sound the depth of that thou wilt profess. Sweet analytics, 'tis thou hast ravished me, is to dispute well. Logic's chiefest end affords this are no great miracle. Then read no more, thou hast attained that end. In these 4 lines, Dr. Faustus studies analytics. He studies philosophy. When he studies philosophy, he realizes that he can dispute better than anyone else, better than even Aristotle himself. That's why he becomes dissatisfied with this branch of knowledge, and he says to it, farewell. Then he turns into studying medicine. If you notice in these lines, be a physician, Faustus, heap up gold. It means that he wants to be a doctor so that he can be rich, because there's this stereotypical image about doctors that they are, their job brings them gold. Medicine, scientist, the end of physic is our body's health. Yet art thou still but Faustus and a man. Couldst thou make man to live eternally, or being dead raise them to life again? And after studying medicine, he realizes that he cannot bring people back to life. He has not been able to make people immortal. and in these lines show us that he wants to exceed limits. He wants to cross the red line that is put by God. He wants to be just like God. He wants to possess the powers that God has. Such is the subject of the institute and universal body of the law. This study fits a mercenary drudge who aims at nothing but external trash, too servile and illiberal for me. Then his third study is he considers to study law. He wants to be a lawyer, but after studying it, an idea comes to his mind that being a lawyer is like working for, it's like a servant working for other people. So it has not brought him this satisfaction because he wants more for himself. He does not want to be an ordinary human being, so he says, he leaves the study of law. Then he goes to divinity, which is the study of theology. When he studies, theology, he realizes that all people are doomed. He reads some lines in the Bible, actually, and in the Bible there's this section where it says that all people at a point of their lives must meet their doom, and all people are sinners, and if one believes that he has not sinned, then he is fooling himself. So after reading such statement in the Bible, he disregards studying religion or theology. Then what draws his attention and the thing or the subject that he is going to stick with is the studying of magic. شوف إذا تنتبهون بهاي السطور يقول these metaphysics of magicians and necromantic books are heavenly, lines, circles, scenes, letters and characters. Aye, these are those that Faustus desire. Oh, what a world of profit and delight, of power, of honor, of omnipotence. All things that move between the quiet poles shall be at my command. In these lines, Faustus decides to study witchcraft. He starts to delve into the black arts. He wants to be a magician because he believes that by studying magic he will gain these supernatural powers that will give him this ability to have whatever he wants. These lines are also related to the idea that he wants to possess God-like powers. He wants to be just like God. He does not want to be an ordinary man. If we move on, we will see that we have two characters, the good angel and the evil angel. طبعا هذول الشخصيتين الجود angel والevil angel, they represent the psychological struggle inside Faustus. Inside Faustus there's a kind of split. Let me remind you, this is something psychological. When a man is about to do something that is not right, he is going to have this sort of conscience that will try to convince him not to do such bad deeds. So Faustus, like most human beings, he has this struggle. His conscience till now is alive. So خلينا نقرأ كلام الجود angel ونشوف شرح تكون الأحداث. O Faustus, lay that damned book aside and gaze not on it, lest it tempt thy soul. طبعا هنا the good angel advises Faustus to leave that damned book. طبعا هنا the damned book refers to the book of witchcraft, books of magics. And gaze not on it. The good angel tells him not to look upon such evil books. that will tempt his soul, that will destroy his soul, that will seduce his soul. And heap God's heavy wrath upon thy head. Read the scriptures, that is blasphemy. And the good angel tells him that if he continues in that road, he will bring God's wrath upon his head. The good angel concludes his speech by telling him to read the scriptures, which means the Bible. The good angel wants him to read the Bible, because if he turns to the study of magics, he will be as if he will it will be a blasphemy, الكفر يعني. Then we have the evil angel. Go forward, Faustus, in that famous art wherein all nature's treasure is contained. Be thou on earth as Jove is in the sky, Lord and commander of these elements. طبعا هنا the evil angel insists on Faustus to continue in that road. The evil angel tells Faustus that if he continues to study witchcraft, he will be the commander of everything. He will have everything that is everything in the world. He will be the commander, he will be the leader, he will be just like God. We also have an important quotations and speeches that are said by the evil angel and the good angel. The evil angel: Faustus, carry on with your studies in that famous art of magic, which will empower you to conquer all the mysteries and treasures of nature. You will be as powerful on this earth as Jove or God is in heaven by studying the art. Make yourself the Lord and sole commander of all elements in this world. The evil angel seduces Faustus by telling him that if he continues with his studies of the black arts, he will be a commander. He will possess a power that is beyond the reach of an ordinary man. He will be a lord. He will be just like God, and he will know all the secrets of not only the world but also heaven. Then we have the good angel. O Faustus, keep away that cursed book and do not look at it, lest it should tempt your soul and bring God's severe anger down upon your head. You should always read holy books, the book of magic in your hand, in profane and unholy. Again, the good angel tells Faustus that the book that he is holding in his hands is not pure. It is dirty. It is evil, and it will destroy his soul. Like I said before, the evil angel and the good angel represent the mental struggle inside Dr. Faustus. Whenever they appear, his the issues in his mentality arise. Then we have Dr. Faustus. In this scene, he starts to conjure and he starts to do some rituals that are connected to witchcraft. Now that the gloomy shadow of the earth, longing to view Orion's drizzling look, leaps from the Antarctic world onto the sky, he begins to trace a magic circle on the ground with his wound. With this circle is Jehovah's name, forward and backward, ungrammatized, the privated names of holy saints. And these lines are related to the idea of conjuring the devil. He starts to do these rituals, he starts to do these drawings. طبعا the setting of this scene is in a forest, in a dark, gloomy forest. Because darkness is connected to things that are unholy. And he is